Hi, this is Scott Varilek, Koima Varilek Trading in Sioux Center, Iowa. We've got a wintry mix here to trade here this last week. That's been the front story for the cattle. Winter weather impact. It was such a nice December. We had these awesome gains and great cattle feeding weather and carcass weights to prove it. So this is what's going to kind of curb those carcass weights. If we see winter like this, we can typically see a pretty big drop and happen fairly quickly in some of these cattle yards. So I think that's what we're looking forward to. We're starting to say, okay, we're going to take some pounds off the market. That's another friendly story. It more than makes up for the slower chain speed. That's been shoved at us, up front. This plant's down, half day here, trying to keep the chains moving. But ultimately, I'm in the opinion that the weight depression is going to be a bigger impact than the slower chain speed. So, and that slower chain speed did jump the boxes up quite a bit. So we see that happen during a slower demand time frame anyway. So nice jump from the boxes with those slower runs. And I think when we get back up to speed here next week, I think the Packers are going to be interested looking for cattle. I feel like we could see some nice benefit of a bounce, shortly after we start getting these chains up to speed again. So like what I see there, cash prices a little bit mixed. It feels like Packers aren't sure how many they need to buy. There's some 272, 273, both of those carrying some grid premiums on them. There was a little 175 live bid out there. I didn't hear any takers on it. I'm sure there's a few guys that are willing to get rid of some cattle that are just waiting for some more bids. But so they're sparse, but they're around. A few you hear about every day. But like what I see going forward here, we've got our cattle on feed report on Friday and a cattle inventory report at the end of the month. Those two are gonna be pretty impactful on the markets. Probably more the cattle inventory reports, what I'm looking forward to. So we'll see what those have to say and go from there. Questions, call us Koima Varilek Sioux Center. The risk of loss in trading futures and/or options is substantial.